we live? Is this working? Is this thing on? I hope so. Oh man, I need to. That's what happens when you live a degenerate life. Alphabetizes, how are you doing? White Rabbit, how are you? Jim with No Filter, Crafting Emily, Squaw Bob, Sparky's Tech Corner. Hey bud, how are you doing, man? I haven't seen you in a while. So I see what I say in the title. What happened? Listen, man, that's what I'm trying to figure out. So, almost today's Wednesday, isn't it? No, it's not. It's Monday. Monday we get Raw, and today's Monday. And I'm just gonna start a little nothing lesson, see what's happening, have some fun, make some commentary, and then I hear that there were two teenagers missing in Oklahoma, and while trying to find them, they discovered 7 bodies. So I think that probably just kicked off the monetization, but we'll work from there. Miami Spice, how are you feeling today? Guys, Miami Spice, if you missed last night's stream, you're not a member. So if you are a member, go and check out last night's stream. It was members only stream. Then we're going to start doing Sundays are going to be for members only. And man, Miami Spice was she came in. She came into the chat and she kicked butt, took names, and it's just all around awesome. Why am I hearing beeps? I shouldn't be hearing beeps. There should be nothing on. I don't think. Anyway, doesn't matter. Anyway, we've had a good time talking about last night's conversation. That's when you know you have a good time. Yes, awesome. Thank you, Squab. I didn't know if I was live or not. I really didn't. Mike Gohagan, how are you doing? Texas Jen. She had a heck of a week last week too, and she is doing awesome, y'all. Doing awesome. I have been googly-eyed. I'm doing this. I got a fashion tip from our fashionista, Melissa Jane, all the way from Sydney, Australia, and she said I need to be googly-eyed. So there's actually a story with that too, if I can remember to say it. But yeah, anyway, googly-eyed. It's the way it works. It's the way it works. Yeah, you've been busy, man. I understand. Actually, that also reminds me, man, because you're a gamer. I'm going to try to do some gaming. If I can remember. Oh, man. Guys, I really did have a heck of a day today. It was crazy. Cool Gamer, how are you doing? Speaking of gamer. Guys, it's, so anyway, yeah, that's what I was going to say. So there's some, Great Dane Mom, how are you doing? I just love that picture. I love Great Danes. I was talking to my dad the other day about Great Danes, and I don't know. It was funny because I was like, "Yeah, I have a friend." You can't explain to parents that you wear googly eye glasses and you go on YouTube. Just doesn't work out. Wolfkinder, how are you doing? Yep, I'm a giver. So, Melissa Jane said I should do that. So, I do what she says. I'm a giver. Just Dawn, how are you doing? I love it. She says, hey, y'all, I've never heard. No, I have heard Just Dawn talk, haven't I? But I can't remember. I don't know. I just hear this great Texas accent. I love y'all. I love that word. I love how it accentuates the southern draw. Big Guy 45, how are you doing, buddy? Somebody was telling me I need to do, how do they do it? I forget who told me this. But on chats, it's like because I like to know you guys. And that's what I liked really about the members only thing last night. That was really cool. And you have a more intimate setting. And anyway, it was like as you grow, it's like I've told you all. I was like I see no ceilings, right? Like I we'll go as high as we can, right? Um. Uh-oh. Look at this. But anyway, I don't want to forget you guys. Okay, I've never heard you talk. Okay. Gosh, I thought I did for a second. Well, I imagine you have a southern accent. A Texas one, right? Crafting Emily, my neighbor was selling a Great Dane puppy. I was so tempted to. But trained as a service dog and donated. I want a puppy again. Yeah, that's the puppy stuff is it's going around. Yeah, members only had no tallywhackers. It was a good Sunday stream. It was a good Sunday stream. Uh, Good to see you, Mike. It's always good to see you. So anyway, yeah, man, it's just a big day all around. So okay, I gotta finish this. So those of y'all that saw last night, you know the oh jeez, where'd it go? Okay, well anyway, you know the treble, right? The trouble with tribbles. Um, it died on me the other night. I was talking to Valhalla, our friend Valhalla of all things. By the way, I'm trying to get him on. I want to do a one-on-one interview with him. I think you guys would really enjoy that. I know I would. It'd be about. I want to talk about his time in the service. That's very, very. That means a lot to me. People that serve America, or you know, I just I don't have the fortitude that they have, and so anyway, I do want to talk to him. It'll be fun. Oh, wait a second, look at this. I'm on the wrong thing. That's awesome. How did I get here? Oh, monetization's off. That's awesome. It's already gone. I figured with the title, it was going to be gone. But, you know, we'll see. Where did... I don't want to see this. I'm seeing the wrong thing. This is not what I wanted to see. That's what I want to see. No. Anyway, guys, so while I was talking about Hall the other night, what happened is, there we go. Now you can see all the chats. Oh, wait a second. I gotta move it. Guys, remember, if you're on top chat, remember to do it, move it to live chat. Yeah, there we finally. Gosh, I can see everything now, finally. Anyway, guys, just dawn. Where did that go? There you go. I don't know if Texas is real, Don. Never been there. Be fun though, man. You know, the more people we get from Texas, the more I'm thinking that that meetup I wanted to do in Vegas, may have to change that. What would a Billy Bob's meetup be like? How cool would that be? I'm thinking that would be awesome. And you know the great part about it is that Guava Ball is like he lives like next door. He can see the lights to Billy Bob's, so he could. Everybody can crash at his place if you had too many libations. To be Flair, how are you doing? She says Texas is real. No, you say no Billy Bob's. Look, no Billy Bob's, no Billy Bob's. But you guys realize you haven't been to Billy Bob's with me. You imagine? It's no telling what we could find. No telling. We'll take Sharpies and we'll all put like funny things in the bathroom. I don't know what we'll put, but we'll put Kilroy was here. Keith Gregory, sir, how you doing? Keith is a Navy veteran. That is a lot of words there, to be Flair. That is a lot of words. I've ridden a bull before. Not like you're thinking. I've ridden a mechanical bull. I have. I went 8 seconds. Actually, I went a little bit longer than that. Um, when was that? When did I? Well, anyway, the guy got tired of me being on there, so he went to like as fast as he could very quickly. Very rude, I thought. Very rude. But anyway, he wanted the he wanted. It's a long story. So you guys, so I was talking about Valhalla the other night after a stream and stuff, and we're talking about this stuff and everything, and he dropped his phone. He was I don't know, going to the bathroom outside or something. He had his phone with him, and Flair. I hate that. To be Flair, nobody is ever doing as good as they imagined they would be. But when you look back on it, you realize that you're doing pretty good. So me, I'm pretty good at barely getting by. And I like it. I like it. At least I'm good at something. Um, I know the bull at Red River. Don, you hurt his feelings. You're too much. I mean, let me tell you what. Here's the deal. When a redhead starts saying stuff like this, I start looking at it in the fourth dimension. um, Look, here we go. Look, here it is. Here it is. Crafting Emily. Forget Billy Bob's. I'm going for the good food. Billy Bob's has the Cuban cowboy. Oh, wait a second. I've got a cowboy hat. I'm going to have to break that sucker out. We got to get Vegas Rick back on here. I still vote for Vegas. Vegas Rick, I'll be glad to know that. By the way, Texas Jig, you had his number. He was just like, you shoot zingers. Like, you know how to hit the bullseye when you pull the trigger. You kicked its ass. That's a donkey. That's a donkey ride. Um, Vegas is again. I'm glad you had a good time. I hope it was everything you ever wanted it to be. But ask White Rabbit about going to Vegas with me. Maybe a little bit. You may be like, really? That happens? It's that bad? Um, I have to go be the bartender. I love that. Um, sure you go to Texas, I'm flying home. No, man, it's not happening yet. We got to get up numbers. Oh, I have a goal now. A goal for subs. I found that at 10,000 subs, you can have a charity like drive, and bang bust or bust. What's funny is that big things that I want to hit 10,000 subs because uh, I'd like to you know I don't know. I think St. Jude's is probably the best place. So me and St. Jude have a pretty tight relationship. I was born there. I was born in St. Jude's. It wasn't St. Jude's though when I was born there. They bought the hospital. Or maybe I was born in the parking lot. I don't know the truth of the story. But Bang Bus, nonprofit, sounds good to me. Yeah, you know what? That does sound like a good idea. That does sound like a good idea. Yeah, Libby, she's great, isn't she? You know I can't believe that's only the third time we've ever talked. Um, I was trying to tell White Rabbit about it. I was like, because we talked. Oh wait, check this out. My neurosurgeon trained at St. Jude's. That's awesome. But yeah, she is one of my favorite conversationalists. Absolute favorite conversationalist. Um, so what was I saying about? Oh yeah. So anyway, so I was talking about Holler, right? And he drops his phone, and he kind of sounds muffled. Why do I itch when I get on screen? You know, it's that brown dog. He scratches all the time now, and now I'm turning into him. Trust me, we do not have fleas. We do not have anything bad like that. I would not be able to sleep here. There would be tarps over the house. There'd be a napalm run. There'd be napalm. I'm pretty sure there'd be napalm involved. But anyway, is Rally? What's happening, man? Rally was over on Melissa Jane say, Rally, I'm wearing. I took Mel's advice on the fashion sense. Um, but anyway, so yeah, this whole thing about Holly, it's not. He's not part of the story really, but because it's like he dropped his phone and then it was like, man, he sounds kind of muffled. I think you might need to blow out the microphone or something. I think it has something. You got something in there. He said, oh man, really? No. He's like, he just, how's this sound? I'm like, oh, you sound great. He goes, wait a second. He goes, I hear a buzzing. I'm like, okay. He goes, now it's gone. Now it's back. Now it's gone. He's like, this is the weirdest thing. He goes, I think I broke my phone. I'm like, let me see. Let me do something real quick. And so I changed. I took my microphone off the Tribble, and went to the phone microphone. Which, by the way, if you guys haven't played with the new settings that you can do, like on FaceTime and all that stuff, if you have an iPhone, you've got to go check those out, man. It will focus the sound and stuff. It's really cool. Anyway, yeah, I was like, well, maybe though, I don't know. I was like, let me look at the mic a little bit more and anything else. Anyway, so I'm telling this story last night, and it falls. It falls. Hits the desk, lands on the floor. I took a picture. I should. It was scary. It looked scary. It was up. It was looking at me with those eyes, you know. And I was like, oh man, that's just that's not cool. So anyway, went to where was I going with that with Best Buy? Because I went to Best Buy today. The microphone. Best Buy doesn't have anything. The thing I was starting with the whole thing was that I tried to get Zelda. You know, I've been talking about that. I want to play it on stream and stuff. And you can't go to the store and pre-order it. You have to do it online. I thought that was so dumb. They said, yeah, it's been that way since JT says, I wear my sunglasses at night. It might be daylight here. I don't know. Here's the thing: when you don't go outside, it's always the same time. It's like Vegas. And I love Rally says, "Rip rat." Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I had it here just a second ago. No. Oh great, dog's got it. Oh, that's falling. Well, anyway, so here is. Oops. That's what it was. Now, okay, granted, so like I painted, where it says blue, I made it orange. I tried to do all the. I started off with the. What's that stuff called? The mesh. And then I realized I couldn't get the paint pen in there, but it didn't matter. I was like, yeah, I like orange. Orange and silver looks cool. Oh, you look like Pitbull. I thought, dude, I have a new program for the camera, and the animation one. I tried it, and it made me look like kind of like Pitbull. It was just so strange. It was so strange. Yeah, it's gone to the dogs now. Yeah, that's the problem. Um, I forgot about that's a song, isn't it? Now the problem is that this thing's too bright. I can't say it. So like everything is too bright. Yeah, you should see me when I first stopped being an avatar, and I had like listen to everybody's. Oh, you need ring lights here and there. I mean, I had overhead lighting hitting me. I had everything was hitting me, and so I spent a lot of time behind a computer to do all this stuff. I'm on the phone. I mean, my whole life is internet stuff, and so it just it dries my eyes out and stuff. And um, this is so much better, so much better. Besides that, we'll just say I'm ripping off Razor Fist or the Critical Drinker. Both of those guys, I would love to be. Dude, I would love to hang out with either one of those dudes. They all are so cool. Um, for that coke rat look. Um, whatever do you mean? um, well, I mean, you dude, I I have a filter for that. I mean, oh, geez, where did my thing go? Anyway, yeah, that's how the whole thing got started with the googly eyes today. Melissa Jane had a stream this afternoon. I was asleep, and then I woke up, and then I had to leave. But uh, she has a cat now, and I was like, googly eyes make everything better on that. And she said googly eyes and your sunglasses would. So maybe she's on to something. She's from Sydney. Anyway, so yeah, guys. Oh yeah, that's what. Oh, dude, I have a replacement coming. Here's the worst thing. If you're not a streamer, um, I mean, you can get like the idea. It's like little things like they unnerve you. Like you want certain things to look a certain way. Like I was thinking the other day, I would hate to go back to the way I would hate to go back to like before Christmas, and I didn't have a monitor. Just doing like everything was done on a 13-inch laptop, and like I look at it now, I'm like, man, my eyes really hurt. It's like this the whole time, right? Um, and then but it's like you have the microphone, it's like man, it's like okay, I'm ready to go. I know how this sounds. I know how far I need to have it for my mouth. I know I got everything set up. I like the lights. I do. There was like I don't see other creators that have like the laser light deal. So like that's I'm like I gotta be different. Everything has to be different. That makes me happy. I don't like following the leader. Well, the view never changes if you're in second place. So anyway, what was I saying about that? I already forgot. Microphone. New one's coming. New one's coming. A lot of stress. A lot of things happening. A lot of ins and outs. Very little sleep. Anyway, getting ready for the show. Actually, wasn't getting ready for the show. I was, White Rabbit and I had to go somewhere this evening, afternoon, evening-ish, and I'm sitting there and I started flipping through YouTube, and I saw it said 7 bodies found in Oklahoma. Breaking news. I was like, I love breaking news. I love covering it. And I guess that's part of it. It's like, so like the microphone and everything, you have your setup, right? And I was like, I forget who I was telling to, but it's like the only way I can describe it is like, okay, like Star Trek, since we're talking about troubles. Star Trek. Kirk's got the captain's chair, right? He can see everything. He's got that big wall monitor. He's got the buttons on the arms. He can do all that stuff. It's like for me, or like like Han Solo, because I've got the blue dog's like a Wookiee. But it's like you get into the cockpit, and it's like you're ready to go, and you have to like. I understand why they have call signs in the Navy now, because I understand why they call ships. The captain's always refers to the ship as she, her. Um, that's, I guess, pronoun. I didn't know pronouns. I didn't even know that. But it's because there's a love for something that is very foreign to everything that's natural to you. And it is so, when you get into that spot, you're so comfortable. To me, it's all the difference in the world. And so if you're trying, what, Rally, we talk about this a lot with Rally. He's doing everything from his phone. That guy, that's how hardcore he is. Okay, let me tell you, that's how much talent he has. That he just does everything from, like something like this size. My box is googly eyes. That is amazing. That is raw talent. And, I don't know. I mean, before I ever did my first video, I spent so many freaking hours looking at software. I hate my voice. I still hate my voice. I got used to what it sounded like with this. Hey, this looks like that little thing. You ever see the Mandalorian? This looks like the little thing that the little froggy guy, Yoda baby, he took off the Mandalorian ship. Yeah. So anyway, it's I don't know how Rally does it, and you guys need to check him out. Check out his intensity, even if you don't care or know what he's talking about. His pure intensity is like oral caffeine. I mean, it hits your ears and you just get pumped up and you don't even know why. You're like, man, I'm ready to rock and roll. Whatever this guy's selling, what's he selling, by the way? I think I like it. I'm not sure what I do, but I'm there. I'm going to be there with everybody else. I'm going to be standing in line. Let's do this. Rally may take away from his style if he was like, he walked in and had like everything he could ever want. Like right there, like if he had like the super studio, let's say like a Howard Stern, type, also hyped up. Why is this skipping? This better work. I'll be very mad. Is it working? I'm back. Little things like that. So that's the problem, you don't have your phone. Or if it does happen, you're just like, oh, it's just my phone. That's how cool and intense someone like Rally is. Okay? It's your Western. Okay? Clint Eastwood. The man with no name. The spaghetti Western. He goes into town. He was the fastest gun. And he threw that poncho over his shoulder. You knew someone was going to die. If I was going into that same situation, anything that like the Clint Eastwood did, Blondie, I think is what his nickname was in Good and the Bad and the Ugly. I'd want a Gatling gun. I'd want several double-barreled shotguns. I would want a rifle. I mean, I would go down the list before I'd sit there and just be like, okay, I've got a six-shooter on my hip. It's just it's crazy, and it's such a thing about, I don't know. That's just it's the I always listen to the stories of other creators and stuff to figure out how they get started stuff. And it's just, man, I'm so amazed by it. Anyway, I'll be more normal, hopefully, tomorrow for Taco Tuesday. Now, let me jump back over here. Let's see what happened. Let's see here. Rally. You like disco lights? I need smoke. I would like to have like little flames. That'd be cool. Um, let's see. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to catch up in chat, and you guys are talking to each other. It's like I'm trying to figure out. I'm like, I don't remember where that comment goes. I don't even know who it is. Silent Bob struck, but it's okay now. Yes, Charlemagne, how are you doing? Happy Monday to you. And you come in, I have a great thumbnail of weirdness and sadness, right? We're going to get to that in 1 second. I see people saying Ash is here. Ash, how are you doing? Deb, guys, I want you to know. Yes, Deb, they did. And we're going to get to that in 1 second. But I want to promote you first. Deb Mormore came into this chat and she had. How many subs did you have? Do you remember? It was like a double digit number. 70, we'll say. I just saw that she posted on her community page that she hit 300. And that is so cool. Because she didn't give up. She has a passion. She knows what she likes. And she's like, look, I just want to do my story. And it's awesome. It's just awesome, awesome, awesome. And Deb, something I thought about was that when I got my community page, you had to have 500 subs. So, I don't know. Would it be easier? I think I probably would use my community page more if I had it earlier on in my career. But it was like, it's like 8 months before I got 500 subs. 8 or maybe 9 months. It took a long time. Anyway, all right, so let's go to this. Let me pull this up. I've not read the articles yet. Like I said, I saw that they were talking about this. What's the channel we like down in Florida? The guy, he does the live stuff. He was big on what's the person's name? Gabby Petito. He covered the hurricane stuff some. Anyway, I should know his name. Let's see here. All right. I found a USA Today article right before the stream. Let's go over this. So, why is this so small? I mean, look at how much space there is on the left and the right. Let's see here. There. I just feel like, I don't know, maybe normal to y'all. 7 bodies found during search for missing Oklahoma teenagers. So I didn't know about the missing Oklahoma teenagers. I think that Mountain Girl was talking about them like last week. Guess what? I didn't pull this up. Boom. I didn't pull last week. So that may be the only thing I know about it. But I don't know. It's hard to tell what Mountain Girl's talking about because she'll go into a rant every once in a while, and that's what I care about. I try to remember the words she uses. She is a eloquent storyteller, a troubadour. Authorities found 7 bodies, including the 2 missing teenagers, during a search Monday in eastern Oklahoma. State officials confirmed. Authorities said 7 people are dead, including 2 missing teen girls and the man they were supposed to be with. In an interview streamed by News 6 in Okmulgee County. Doesn't Oklahoma have some like really weird names for places? Oh wow, yeah. That seems. And YouTube time's so different than regular time. Um, Dude, you're playing. Ash, I want to know about that game. So, like, the might as well call it Hogwash now. That's really the game that got me. Hey, to hell and back, how are you doing? Um, I do not know anything that's happening on this, so to hell and back, if you know anything, just hey, Rabbit, how are you doing? Oak Mulger. That's gonna be a hard one for me. If you guys see something or know something, be sure to hit the at the expert. It'll pop up if you're on a laptop. And I think on your mobile phone you don't have to. I think you just type in like the expert, and you don't have to do capitals or anything on your mobile phone. But on a mobile or whatever they call it, iPhones, Androids, I don't know, telecommunicators. Because I'll try to it'll be easier for me to see it. And if you have something new or something, you know something, you say, you know what, I'm gonna go back to reading because I sound like an idiot. Okmulgee County, Okmulgee County, excuse me. Eddie Rice said 14-year-old Ivy Webster and 16-year-old Brittany Brewer were found dead on rural property near the town of Henrietta after they were declared missing. The two teenagers were last seen earlier Monday, and a missing endangered person advisory was issued about 8:29 a.m. Monday. They're last seen earlier Monday. Again, 8 and 10:29. Though the bodies have not yet been identified by the medical examiner, Rice told reporters late Monday afternoon his office believed they had found everything that they were seeking this morning. Authorities believe they also found the body of Jesse McFadden, 39, the man who the teen girls were thought to be with on the property, along with 4 other unidentified victims, Rice said. In the Amber Alert, authorities said they believed Webster and Brewer were possibly traveling with McFadden. Online records show that McFadden is a convicted sex offender, according to the Oklahoma Department of Corrections. Is that not, you know... Hey Fedorevsky, how are you doing? Pass, what's happening? So I have no good way of saying it. But I think most of you feel the same way I do about pedos. I'm sure that got me hit. Anyway, it amazes me that there's no rehabilitation for that. If there is, I've yet to ever hear about it. And it also worries me when people say the sex offender list, like depending on your state, I think everybody automatically puts you in that you are a kitty dealer. You know, not everybody that's on the list is. And see, it's hard to talk about it. It's because I don't want to sound like I'm defending anybody. I'll just put it like this. If somebody urinates in public, they may just be drunk. It's a bad thing. You shouldn't do it. But, you know, that's the problem with lists. Lists don't discriminate. Lists don't explain things. So, anyway. Random thought that has nothing to do with it. I probably should have kept that to myself. Sorry, guys. McVeigh was due Monday, Muscogee County District Court for a jury trial on one count of soliciting sexual conduct with a minor by use of technology and one count of possession of child pornography. So the guy was supposed to go to court today, and he picked up two underage girls. Guys, talk to your children, please. Tell them do not talk to people on the internet. Internet's a bad place. Don't go to internet.com. Henrietta, a town of about 6,000. I mean, geez, man, everybody knows over there. It's located about 90 miles east of Oklahoma City. The county sheriff investigating what led up to the 7 Henrietta deaths. Rice said the county has not seen anything of this magnitude during his nearly 2 decades of service as sheriff. We've had our share of troubles and woes, but this one's pretty bad. Rice said his team is still following leads to hopefully find out what led up to these deaths, which comes just 7 months after 4 months. Ocmulgee bodies were found shot, dismembered, and dumped in a nearby river. Great, I didn't hear about that one. It's a tragic day in Ocmulgee County again, and we just ask you to pray for our families, Rice said. This is a developing story. Let's click here. No, I don't want to do that. All right, now I'm going to have to watch me mess all this up, okay? I love this. I love being a screw up. Oh, wait a second. Maybe I did hear about this. Wrong thing. Wrong button, dude. Sorry. All right. And add to stream. So, let's see. Okay, this same county, 6,000 people. I mean, that's tiny, right? Oh, you're packing for your flight, man. I hate packing. I hate flights. Just yeah, there is a cure in there. You're right. You know, man, I can't wait till you have some time. I want to hang out with you, brother. Um, Wait, where'd he go? Oh, yes, pass. This is very good. Very limited access. Um, you know who really just amazed me was Texas Jen told me a story about when her daughter first discovered like YouTube or something like that, or she first discovered that her daughter knew about. I forget what it was. And she's like, "Yeah, I went into super mom mode. Now everything's locked down." She's like, "She can't make a pin stroke without me knowing what it is." I was like, "That's awesome. That's awesome." Yeah. Limited access is very good. Um, 123 Internet Street. Oh, 6 weeks isn't bad. You'll have more Leeby do list from the mama that you'll know what to do with. Oh my gosh. Can we remember that? Leeby do list? Leeby do this, Leeby do that. Oh my gosh, that'd be so awesome. No way. Troy Aikman's from Henrietta. Troy's a good guy. That is crazy. I didn't know that. Now, didn't Troy, didn't he retire from the NFL because of concussions or something? Um, right? I don't know. The whole concussion thing's got me. Like, every once in a while, I look into it. What's that guy? The guy for the Patriots? That was weird. Um, anyway, that's a whole different subject. So, okay, here's what I want to find. So, there's 6,000 people living in this county, right? You've got this 7 that just happened today. Can you imagine that? Can you? This is where law enforcement guys, this is where they earn their keep, man. These people are special. They're the guardian angels of society because none of them woke up this morning thinking, oh, hey, you know what I'm going to do today? I'm going to find 5 or 6 girls perished in a lot somewhere, and a known sex offender that's supposed to show up to court tomorrow. I think we need to dive a little bit deeper into him. Why is he out of jail? Anyway, yeah, it's just. But so you get that this seven just happened, and then you get this awful thing that just happened. I mean, like this is a Lifetime movie already. We're gonna be in the ground floor of this. Uh, Okmulgee missing men's bodies found shot, dismembered in Deep Fork River. Authorities here are conducting an investigation into the case of four men who went missing earlier this month, while also seeking a person of interest who has gone missing. Police Chief Joe Prentice confirmed Monday the bodies found Friday in the river were those of Mark Chastain, Billy Chastain, Mike Sparks, and Alex Stevens. I don't know any of them. Who were reported missing by family members after the men left on bicycles and did not return. And it was October 9th. So when was this? This was October 17th. Although the official cause and manner of death is still pending, each victim suffered pew-pew wounds. All four bodies were dismembered before being placed in the river, and that is what's caused difficulty in determining the identity, and that's why it took so long. I got the call about 10 o'clock last night. Okay, so, look, we're going to give Guavaball a hard time, because he seems to have a lot of problems with bicycles. No. Like when I was a kid, it used to embarrass me. Like if I was gonna stay over at a friend's house or something like that, my mom would call, make sure that the parents knew, and like it was okay and stuff. I don't know why that embarrassed you as a kid. Um, Never have I thought that you should go and see if. I mean, heck, I haven't looked up our sex offender list. I mean, when's the last time any of y'all have? Do you check that thing often? I probably will today, right? Because like now it's fresh on my mind. But it's like, when's the last time you did that? You don't know how many people there are, who is and who isn't. I mean, jeez, man. When you spend your time in a hole in the basement, balancing a bike can be an issue. That's a guava ball. So he's got biker issues. So with these guys here, it's you got four guys. I don't know what happened, but they got pew pewed. Then they were dismembered. Either somebody knows their way around a knife really good, or they use an axe or a chainsaw. Any way around it, it takes a long time, and it's very, very messy. And the smells alone couldn't do it, man. I mean, I just can't even fathom that. Investigators worked all week in recovering the bodies of the river and sifting through information obtained during what was previously a missing persons investigation. Four men planned to commit some type. Prentice said investigators believe the four men planned to commit some type of criminal act when they left the residence. So they're on bikes and they're going to commit a criminal act. I mean, what are they going to do? Cross the intersection without walking their bike across? A witness told investigators they were invited to hit a lick big enough for all of them. Prentice said authorities do not know what criminal act was planned or what they planned to do. Investigators searched a scrapyard where nothing remarkable was observed, but an adjoining property contained evidence of a violent event. Joe Kennedy, I wonder if he's related to Joe Kennedy of Massachusetts, who owns a salvage yard in the area, is considered a person of interest. He's a 67-year-old man. Boy, we're sounding more like golf ball all the time, aren't we? Dragon Man, how are you doing, buddy? Some people ain't quite right in the head. That's it, man. He's not here to shoot back, so he's an easy target. Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe Guava Ball needs a adult tricycle. No, it's the bikers. It's the bikers. You know who he's talking about. They've terrorized streets for years. Um, let's see here. Whoever said you never forget how to ride a bike never had brain surgery. After surgery, got back on the bike and fell off. Man, I'm glad. I'm glad to have you here. I'm glad you're doing well. That's awesome. That is awesome. Um. Oh, crafting Emily. You should have heard me last night. I was so excited. I learned how to tie my shoes. That was a discussion. See, I don't remember who was here. See, so like here, I've got on the right side of the screen, it's a window. No, a window. What do you call it? A sidebar, whatever. That I can pull up chats, and it's hard to follow them otherwise. So I don't remember who else there or not. I mean, again, I sound stupid, so I'm gonna get back to reading. Kennedy was reported missing Saturday night, and he is believed to be suicidal. Authorities believe Kennedy was last seen driving a blue Chrysler PT Cruiser. A dude driving a PT Cruiser. You expect me to a 67-year-old man driving a PT Cruiser? That's one hard pill to swallow. Second hard pill to swallow is you're expecting me to believe that he did took out 4 bikers and then drove them to the river and tossed them all in. A vehicle was found abandoned beside a business in Morris, and investigators are trying to learn how it can be there. Kennedy has not been charged with a crime. Uh, so Friday he had worked with authorities. So authorities made contact with him, and then he was very nice, and then he took off. Anyway, yeah. So that doesn't seem like anything like these girls. These girls, it sounds like they went over to their friends to spend the night, and their friend's dad was going to court the next day. Here's one. Wait, hold on. Who's a good boy? Who did what? Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Wait, Joe No Filter, you're able to sit on the front porch. Y'all, Joe No Filter's been very, very sick. I've been holding my breath. This is the worst timing. This is the worst timing in the world. This is a total squirrel moment. Like, put me in a, I need a hamster wheel. Uh, Guys, I'm very happy to tell everybody that sorry, I got distracted again. Sorry, English, what's a PT Cruiser? A PT Cruiser is a Chrysler. They used to make these things, and I don't know how else to describe it. It was like an old station wagon looking thing. Like it was based off like the old uh, Woody sideboard station wagon. Wait, did you turn blue? Supposedly he was going to court for pedo stuff. That was in the original article. Let's see here. Wait, hang on a second. Let's see if I can find this real quick. Bring be reminded, missing endangered person. With not been identified, authorities found the body just McFadden, the man, the teenage girls were thought building on property. Online records show that McFadden is a convicted sex offender, according to the Department of Corrections. McFadden was due Monday in Muskogee County District Court for a jury trial on one count of soliciting sexual conduct with a minor by use of technology and one count of possession of child pornography. So the guy that, the father of the girls whose house they stayed at, the one that he's deceased, along with 6 other bodies, uh, he had gone to jail for doing this stuff. Man, it's kind of hard to be serious when my eyes aren't focused. For doing the stuff, and then he, yeah, it was a copy of the old cards from the, oh, my mother-in-law had used to have a PT Cruiser. It was awful. Elizabeth, how are you doing? So anyway, then after he got out of jail, he solicited more girls, and then he took these 2 girls, and yeah, so that's where we are with him. There we go. Thank you to Helen back. He was an independent contractor and registered sex offender who lived in Henrietta with his wife, her daughter, and her 2 sons. Um, yeah, yeah, that's the thing. I was saying, but Dawn, did you ever take me serious? All right, look, I go back to let's do this old school. How's that? Boom. That now I look better for everybody, much better. Anyway, no, it's yeah, the I don't know why is that guy out of jail, right? I mean, he did bad things and he's a bad dude, and I don't know. There's gonna be a lot more coming out. Evidently, the son has already got stuff, so. I say the Sun, I mean the Sun is in like the newspaper in England or wherever it is. Uh, let's see here. Miami Spice. My son loved that car, and he was little. The PT Cruiser. All right, there we go. Much better. Um, it's weird. Those are polarized, and I think I can see the screen better with the non-polarized. Um, oh yeah, what I got excited about. Mm, big happy news, guys. This should make everybody happy. I heard from Tish in Tennessee today. I've Last time I heard from Tish was March 16th, and her words were that she's just been going. Uh, she lost a family member. I think we all knew that. And it's just been a lot of stuff with family and stuff's been going on. Real life, 3D life has hit her. And I told her that I cannot wait for her to come back, and she has to come back. And I invited her to come on Friday Night Live when she's ready. I said, you need to come and have fun and hang out with friends. And we would love to have you. Tish is she's a wonderful creator. She has a good soul. And I miss her. I don't know, she's my Middle Tennessee girl. I've never met her. We should have crossed paths a lot because we lived in the same areas. But no, it's just it was. I would hate to think that something happens in anybody's life that they're just like, that's it, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I don't like to check in. Like a lot of us have checked out from the news because the news is always sad. You hear stuff like what's happening here in Oklahoma. A lot of us checked out because of drama on the tubes. Oh, the son was Amber Heard. But anyway, yeah, I'm so glad that I don't want to see anybody, especially someone talented like her. I mean, it was such, her stream is so for her. It is, she wants to interview people, and she does it Sunday nights. It's like 60 minutes almost. I think she's like an hour long even. She has her questions figured out before the person comes on, and she makes sure she gets it, and then she doesn't piddle around. She's like, "That's it, thank you, and we'll see you next week." And she's one of these people that she got her started on YouTube by just hanging out on streams. Weirdest thing, weirdest thing. But yeah, Tish in Tennessee, I did hear from her. Uh, if you guys go to, uh, if you're on Twitter, just go follow her and give her a shout out and say that you can't wait for her to come back. And that'll be from my own experience, you guys are a wonderful therapy. And I think that that's be something to be awesome for her. I would love when she's ready to come back. Yeah, she does want great interviews. And when she's ready to come back, hey Huck, what's up, buddy? When she's ready to come back, I want us to give her the warmest welcome. You know, real expert welcome, right? And especially um, I'm gonna get her over here and hang out. We'll just have a goofy time. We'll just be goofballs. Um, yeah, thank you, Texas Jen. Yeah, this is her YouTube. And that's another one. Just go to whatever her last. I haven't checked. She may have put something up in her comment section, or was it community section now about stuff. I don't know. All I know is that it was so weird because last night after the live that Miami and I did, we talked afterwards, and we started talking about Tish, and we said uh, I said, you know, I'm at that point where I feel like I need to find out like what's going on, like where are you? And I was like, you know, I know enough of the area and everything that I really feel like I think I'd just run into her. I know it's the weirdest thing in the world, but I think I would just run into her. And but it's like just you know, I mean, she said before her husband's was he a retired cop now, and it's just like stuff like that, man. You just like I worry about my peeps. Like, when I say to you guys, I'm like, be safe. I mean that. I mean that. You gotta be safe. Boogeyman's everywhere. He's real. That's why you gotta keep your head on a swivel and look out. It's like Levy, man. When you get on that plane, you know you're in charge, man. You got. There people do crazy things on those things, and I don't want to hear that like something happened and you became a victim of something bigger, you know. And it's like because we have to look out for each other. I just probably like ruined your flight home for you. I'm sorry about that, but I trust you, man. I trust you. You're. Um, you guys ever see the movie? What is that movie? Constantine. God, man, I'm losing it. Anyway, he explains like you know there's like sinners and saints, angels and devils. They're good people, and good people. It's was that a Ben Franklin quote that said it takes for evil to take over is for good men to sit around and do nothing. Um, so yeah, it's Shizzy, how you doing, brother? I'm gonna stay dangerous. You're safe when you're dangerous, right? Yeah, everybody else safe. Hey, you know what? That does remind me. Whatever happened? The guy I thought was an amazing story. Do you remember a couple years ago the guy who's a baggage handler and he took a Alaskan Airlines plane in Washington and he flew it around for hours and they landed it abruptly. That guy learned how to do that from Microsoft Flight, whatever that thing's called, flight simulator. Um, Wait, hang on. Dawn, PG-16. We gotta keep it PG-16. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, good. Good. You have a flight simulator. You'll be fine. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Ladies, there you go. Um anyway, yeah. So Tish in Tennessee, she is. I've made contact. I can sleep better. You can sleep better. Everybody can sleep better now. No, but she's still. I mean, obviously, she's not here. She still has problems. She doesn't have problems, but life around her does. Wait, is the average IQ 90? When they, by their own rules, have to lower the IQ, like the top IQ or something like that? I don't know. Um, there you go. Remember earlier she said she owned that bull. I'm walking away from it, man. Walking away. um. All right, let's see here. Let's go to who never lets us down is Twitter. Let's see real quick about Twitter's got. Um, Actually, I expected Helen back to come back and give us another update. And Chizzy, the also reminds me, man, we gotta get together. What's a good time for you? Because I do a live stream every day at 9 p.m. except on Tuesdays. It's 10. Don't know why that's at 10. But I don't know. Maybe like five's okay for you, or I don't. Whatever it is. If it's before noon, it's usually not okay for me. These people keep me up late. It's the damnedest thing. There's a bunch of rowdy people. It's weird. I think like at least a third of them are from Texas, and they keep me up late. I love you guys. I love you guys so much. This is so much fun. God, man, you guys made me the luckiest man in the world. I swear. Actually, the only other person I've ever said that to is the White Rabbit. So that is a truthful compliment. Oh yeah. So let's see. Will that go? Please. Oh, awesome. All right, guys. So the Oklahoma dude, right? That whole crap storm's going on there. Idiocracy. Idiocracy. That's all it takes. You know who's here? It looks like Santa Claus. Because her words are those of a jolly.
I think we got a super chat. I think we got a super chat.
I see you when you're sleeping. I know when you're awake. Clumsy clairvoyant. She does. She does. You know what's weird about that Clumsy is did I comment in your stream last night? One night this week I didn't. And I was like, she probably knows I'm here. Kind of freaked me out. I freaked myself out a little bit. So I got up and I had a Pop-Tart. I felt much better. Um, I read this, Fedorevsky. Idiocracy will be here by the year 2010. I know, Clumsy's here. It's a party now. It's a party now. I hit a bird, large crow, on Friday. I discovered this morning that the whole bird was stuck in my bumper. That was so beautifully random. I love that. That bird is not real anymore. You have proof. The super chat guy, that's Ryan Upchurch. Yeah, that would mean 50% of people have IQ lower than 90, and guess what? 70, you're considered mentally disabled and you can't be put on death penalty. Yeah, frightening even. Think about that. Half the people you see, wait a second. There's 50-50 chance you might be one of those people. That's what scares me. I was gonna say, which is truthful for all of you guys. Oh God, man, you got such a higher IQ than I do. Man, it's obvious every day. Is half the people you look to your left, you look to your right. You see people on either side. Some of those people aren't very bright. Oh wait, hold on here. Rabbit, thank you. Gifted 5 memberships, guys. Uh, make sure that your gifts are turned on. Uh, and then also, once you receive it, YouTube should send you over to the Discord thing. I have a agreement with them. So, which will be, I'm getting ready to redo it again. I'm gonna start pushing buttons. It's fun. Don't worry, it'll be cool. But thank you, Rabbit. Thank you so much. And Shizzy, send me a time. Yeah, send me a time. We'll start with you. Send me a time. Oh, and I looked at your mic today. I think they had that on Best Buy. And the software. Do you have to have that mic to use that software? Don't you love this? I love it. I can do messages right here. Oh wait, yeah, Shizzy. This is Monday night. He had his cult. You know you can't say that to the AI. Yeah, remember that? Can't talk about cults. Anyway, so this scumbag in Oklahoma, guys, I've gone so far away from the days when I used to do true crime. You guys made me comfortable. You know, we're gonna be the best stream there is. There's some people, man, they sit there, they come up with all this stuff, and it's all a bunch of BS. We're just gonna make fun of people and not each other. We're gonna make fun of the stupid. We're gonna make fun of the stupid in life, like that 90 rule. Look at this. This is the dude's property. So there's the girls. There's the guy. Look, he's got a cow pond. He has 2 trailers here. How does somebody get? And these are like tractor trailers. Back here looks like a mobile home type trailer. How does someone get a trailer, much less 2 trailers? What I saw earlier on a live deal, the Florida guy, dude that does the stuff, there was like blue tarps over an area underneath a tree. And I just kind of assumed it was like, like a forest area or whatever. Um, Anyway, oh yeah, I came over here so you can see the cursor here. This is what kills me. This little dinky gravel road here. That is the last. Oh, actually, I guess over here is where cars are parked. Came out this way. This is the last road those girls were ever on. They came here to spend the night with their friend. They ended up somewhere over here. Man, it's so frightening, man. It's so frightening. Um, let's see. What can I say? 70% of the people you meet are between 90 and 110. I'd be okay with 110. Oh, that show was last night. I knew today was going to be busy onboarding my new paralegal. Oh, yeah. We have something to talk about after a show now. Um, does he own all that? Okay, so I'll tell you what. It's weird because this goes back. I told you guys. You guys want to know what my legal career was? Where'd he go? I shut this whole thing down. I gotta go back here, click the deal. There it is. And then, is that only how I have to switch back? Then you get this fixed. StreamYard. Okay, so these are property lines. So it looks like, this is all one big area. But see, every property has to have a way to get to the road front. And so right here, this is the road front. So you can see there's a line right here. So this line right here, that's a natural property line. And so maybe there's like a fence row there one time. There's a line of trees. Who knows? Right here is another one of those natural lines. Every property has this. When you fly over the country, you start noticing like the different farms and everything and how they all look different, stuff like which I'm used to seeing now are lines. Okay. It's a weird thing. I wouldn't wish this upon anybody to start knowing all this stuff. So like back here, this could be another residence. I mean, it looks like it's some sort of a barn. But so what was at one time? This was all given as a land grant to a family, and as they have children and they pass the land on, you'll see. They make like a Tetris map to like divide the property up to give to a child, so they have a place like to put a trailer. Like right here, see this line right here? I would think that would be another plot somewhere. This right here looks like it's probably a natural line. Right here looks like a telephone pole. Poles and stuff like that are good indicators sometimes. But the whole thing is one is that property has to have a way to you have to have a way to enter and leave your property, and you no way. Oh my gosh! How to get back to my screen? Ah, stupid screen. Oh my gosh. Where'd he go? Hurry up. I'm so happy. Tish, man, I've missed you. Boy, I've missed you. I was just talking about you earlier. I just said I was so excited that Um, I heard from you, and I'll tell you what, I teared up. Yeah, I'm so honored that you stopped by. Oh my gosh, Tish, this is awesome. We are so. Is that the first comment you said? Love the background lights. Oh my gosh, that is so awesome. Oh my gosh, it is. Look. Now I am crying because I'm laughing so hard. Oh my gosh, it's hilarious. Oh. Oh yeah, we're so glad to see you. Oh, so glad to see you. Um, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. And uh, Tish, listen, no pressure, no pressure at all. But you are more than welcome to come on. If you want to say hi, if you want to say nothing, or if you want to start, I only know like two jokes, but I'll listen to them. But if you want to, just let me know, and I'll send you a link. Um, oh my gosh, I'm so happy to see her here. Hang on, I got it. Oh, I can't see. I absolutely cannot see. Oh gosh, I got. Oh man. Oh, this one is so great. Oh my gosh, love the background lights. Oh, that's so perfect. That is so perfect. Um, those background lights are really nice. No, yeah, they are. Yeah, I do. I do. Absolutely do. It's I forgot how to do that. Yeah, perfect timing. Yeah, I'm not talking about any of this sad stuff anymore. We'll find out more about this tomorrow. But yeah, so oh, there's a those fucked. They actually fucked up. I understand. I understand. You are welcome anytime. First of all, you know you're welcome anytime, anytime, anytime. And also, I'd love to have you on Friday Night Live. Anytime you can do a Friday Night Live. Because when you come back, you need to hang out with some friends. You need to laugh, and that's all. That's all that matters. Getting back into just having fun, man. Just having fun, putting that pedal to the floor. So don't. I remember I was. It was. It was the first federal campaign I worked on, and there's this dude. He was 90 years old. He was so proud of it too. Let me tell you what. If you saw this guy, you'd be like, man, I wish I looked that good. Uh, had all of his, had all of his hair. It never went gray. He played golf every day. He was such a cool dude, man. He was so cool. And he came out. He saw me towards the end of the campaign. I was just beat. I was beat ragged. I hated it. Hate my decisions in life, everything. And I'll never forget. He came up to me. He's like, "Man, you look bad." I have a few stories that started off with "You look bad," and he said, "Man, he goes, it's like my dad used to say to me. He's like, don't let the bastards grind you down." And I remember that I stood up straight because I really respected this guy. And I stood up straight and I was like, well, look, I like that. I appreciate you. And that's the way about life. We don't want the bastards to grind us down. So you've got friends and family over here at any time. You want to just chill and hang out. That's cool. Uh, hey, if you just want to talk, hit me up. Yeah. Believe it or not, I can listen sometimes. Sometimes. He knows I don't have headphones, so I'm not listening right now. Um, yeah, that was great. That really was great. That was she got me. Rally, you're gonna love it, man. The story about the lights. So, where's the little thing at? Oh no, I lose the remote control all the time. Man, it's the smallest little remote control you've ever seen. But anyway, it does red, green, and blue, and uh, I think the Angels dared me, something like that. Uh, because I said something like, "Oh yeah, I need like a disco ball in here or something." Uh, and anyway, I saw them. It was like $4, man, from Amazon. Trust me, everything I've ever made goes back into building this starship, right? And I was like, $4. I feel comfortable and do that because I don't know. I don't want to be like, hey, I bought like this stupid light system. No, man, it's $4 thing. It's cool though. It's cool. I see other people doing it. Tish Tennessee says, I know and appreciate you. Life just kind of blew up, but hopefully we'll calm down soon. Have to go, but love y'all. Tish, thank you so much for giving us the update. Trust me, I can. I have empathy with you about life blowing up when you don't expect it. Um, it's weird. I was thinking today. Uh, I love the movie Wrath of Khan. Okay, I'm gonna nerd out here for a second. And Captain Kirk in that movie, was it Wrath of Khan or Search for Spock? Maybe it was Search for Spock. Anyway, I like Star Trek, the old ones. And he said, he goes, I don't like to lose. And I thought about it. I was like, yeah. And then I thought about the movie War Games, where the answer is the only way to win is don't play the game. I was like, I'm kind of like in between both of those. I don't like to lose. Don't play games. And it's just you won't lose because you're Tish. You are who you are. You're a winner. Um, and just remember, a lot of people they start playing games with stupid stuff. Just don't play their games, and just keep on peddling, and you'll keep on churning, and you'll be making butter. And you're awesome, and I'm so glad to see you back, guys. It's this is a really cool, rare moment because, like I said, I don't know Tish personally. It's not a 3D relationship. And oh no, you weren't being offensive, dude. Oh wait, hold on, wait. That's a mouthful. Tish in Tennessee. Sorry, I saying that drunk. No offense. No, no, no. She's cool with it. She used to be T in Tennessee, but which I think is great. I think she ought to be TEA T. We drink a lot of tea in the South. Um, but yeah, it just goes, man. It just goes. Great Day Moms, great movie. Which one? Con, Search for Spock, or War Games? Last time I saw War Games, I wasn't that. Oh, Con, that bug thing. The I don't know. Borehole's the only thing I ever know. Like oh yeah, that thing's awful. Sage Forensics, how are you doing? The lesson from War Games is huge. That's true. Sage, how are you? Uh, Gosh, last time you were here, you were saying like your life was going to be getting busy for you, and I hate. I mean, just you're so. You're awesome when you're here. You're just so awesome in chat. So I'm so glad to see you. Sorry. I know. I'm not paying attention. I'm celebrating now. Sorry, guys. This is a huge, huge thing. I'm very excited. Um, so, sure enough, I agree. Can't stand any show that does that was thing. Um, I've never seen the movie thing. Maybe pieces of it. I love this. Great movie, Wedding Crashers. Riley, did you ever see the movie Old School? I love that movie. Great J Mom, all three. You know what? See, this started. Do you guys remember a few months ago we started doing this? We just kind of like went completely off topic and we started covering like great songs. It hit me. I was like, man, I need to write those down, and then I need to get a playlist. I'm gonna so you can come over. It's gonna be like all the songs we've talked about in chat. It'd be like it'd be. I mean, in the day, it'd be like it's gonna be our own mixtape. Um, yeah, Old School's great. I think Sage graduated, didn't she? Uh, Animal House and Old School. I love Animal House. Oh, wait a second. Do I still have that up here? Oh, I bet I took it down. I cleaned off a bunch of stuff. And I did. Nope, I did not. Boom. That is Otter from the movie Animal House. This is when they were on their suspension hearing. The Delta House was. Do you notice the flag back there? That is the flag of the great state of Tennessee. Otter, right before then, he says, excuse me, part of parliamentary procedure. And his buddy Boone says, man, what are you doing? He says, don't worry about it. I'm pre-law. He says, I thought you were pre-med. He goes, what's the difference? There's really not one. I'll tell you that. You read a lot of books. I did it. I didn't buy books. Animal House brings back a lot of memories. Uh-oh. No, I bet you were like Babs. Rabbit, good night. Hub's Frat was a lot like Animal House. I love the beginning of it when Bluto, played by John Belushi, he goes walking in. Well, first of all, he's outside urinating. He's trying to get on the sex offender list, and he urinates on the pledges. Last day of class is the 12th in nursing a migraine, so I'm chilling and letting the meds kick in. Hope all is well with everyone here. Sage, that is awesome. We are doing as well as Tish in Tennessee's back. And it was a pleasant surprise. We were talking about her last night. And that was just, guys, if you don't believe in signs, you need to start paying attention. See here, Roadhouse. I saw it the first time recently. So good, Patrick Swayze. I'm not a big Roadhouse fan. I know. A Yamaha biker's gonna come jump back in here. He's gonna be like, dude, you don't like I've already said what's wrong with you. We need to watch when if we ever do a movie night. Double Secret Probation. Love that. Fat, Drunk, and Stupid is no way to go through life. Donald Sutherland with no pants. But yeah, that was... I didn't know who he was. Well, I mean, I didn't know any of this stuff. Yeah, that was Kevin Bacon. Kevin Bacon has... he did something the other day. It was like really... I was like, your movies, man, you do some weird stuff in them. Like Thank You, Sir, I might have another. Did you ever see the movie Sleepers? I cannot watch another Kevin Bacon movie after that. Road Trip. Yeah. What did they say right before the going to we need to go to the Food King, Food King, Food King. Everybody go to the Food King. Um, I've told stories about that, especially the line right after that, where the guy says to him, says, "If I was you guys, I'd be," and Boone says, "Leaving. What a wonderful idea." Hang on here. Oh my gosh, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with you? The delicious job, the wonderful speaking voice, the handsome face, so wrong yet so right. Toy Box Brain, I love you, brother. I love you. I would, gotta choose my words wisely. But, it's just hard to talk to you, isn't it? I can't say it'd be fun. Can't say I would love to have you. I can't say all these words that would just go with like, how is Uruguay? I'm so curious about it. I would like to chat with you at some point in our careers of crossing paths on YouTube. Um, Gosh, you guys are killing me. Every time you make a John Belushi quote from that movie, it reminds me of Volstorm. Yeah, Louie. That boy is a pig pig. What's funny is that you know the guy I talk about that had the legal pad of lies. He looks like there's a poster of John Belushi wearing the sweatshirt and it says college on it. And it's when they're closing down Delta House and he's like, they took the bar! The whole bar! That poster looks just like the legal pad of lies. Man, I've got to. Okay. You know, Animal House is one of those movies. I don't think I have it. I don't have it on Blu ray. I know that. And it's one of those movies, it's like Gone with the Wind. You want to get certain movies so they can't be changed. 6 Hour, how are you doing, sir? Oh man, who's that guy on YouTube? Forgotten Weapons guy. I watched a video on him today. He was talking about 6 Hour. He had a original rifle from like 18 whatever, and it was a beautiful specimen. Anyway, I thought about you. I would say, oh man, I love Blues Brothers. Oh crud, I just remembered. I forgot about Blues Brothers. I forgot about my Amazon credits. You guys ever do the stuff where it's like if you make an order on Amazon, it'll be like, well, like sell like these lights, right? It's like a $4. You know, these things are, or like googly eyes, like $3 googly eyes, and it'll say earn $1.50 in digital credits. You know, just let it like take an extra day to ship or something. I never use them. I never use them. And the other day I saw not Animal House, but Blues Brothers. There's an extended edition of it. I didn't even know such a thing existed. It was like $5. I was like, oh my gosh, I have digital credits. I can get this. It's nothing. Libby, you think I got it? No. I'm trying to figure out how to make a Libby do list joke out of that, but I can't. But anyway, I love this thing. How much for the women? Your women. I want to buy your women. The little girl, your daughters. Sell them to me. Some of your children. So great. So great. Yeah. I know. I screwed up. What did Sage say? I missed it. Um, oh well, I missed it. Crud. I'm gonna get lost in this chat again. Um, Blues Brothers has a great soundtrack. So back when Nashville was Nashville, there was a guy. He used to. I don't know why he was the only dude on Second Avenue. He looked like BB King. He had his guitar, and what was his name? Velvet Thunder. Love that guy. Man, I sat in front of him. I listened to his music and just think I was like, he's writing a book. Everybody here is too stupid to realize what he's saying to everybody. But anyway, Velvet Thunder, and there was a moment when like everybody was gone. You know, people were like, they thought he was like a hobo, and also like, no, man, he's an old fashioned blues musician. There's nobody else out here playing. I mean, he had the setup for like when it rained, and he had a blues song for it, and he'd play. And anyway, so everybody's gone. I asked him. I said, let me ask you, what music inspires you? Like, what was the first blues you've heard? Because when you first hear the blues, it hits you. It becomes blood. It's nothing like the blues. And he said, best album I ever heard in my life, Blues Brothers. Second best album I ever heard in my life, Blues Brothers 2000. I was like, what? I didn't know there was one. But yeah, great sound. And also, Blues Brothers had Carrie Fisher. Lost in the sauce. The chat, once again. That's right. Oh. So, Boom, what are you doing tonight? Me and Katie have a thing. Oh, yeah, how is she? I don't know. She says I'm not serious. Show her this. Then she'll know you're serious. Oh my gosh. Lex Entropy, their album Briefcase Full of Blues was great too. Yeah, I forgot. It was the Blues Brothers. They actually did Dan Aykroyd and John Belushi. They're talented people, can do talented things. People that don't have talent talk on YouTube and Twitch and Twitter and Kick and Rumble and Odyssey and Spotify, Apple. What's the Apple podcast stuff called? All that stuff. They're on everything like that. But Lex, it's good to see you. Because I was just wishing for more TikTok followers lately since my original account was unfairly banned last Friday. Unfairly, or was it a mistake? It might be a mistake. Carrie Fisher dated Dan Aykroyd, left him for Paul Simon. Back in the day, Carrie Fisher was, she was Carrie Fisher. I mean, Carrie Fisher ought to be the street name for cocaine. But Paul Simon, is he who I'm thinking he is? Like, did he do that song with Chevy Chase? Or that video? Call Me Pal or Al or something? Is that Paul Simon? I mean, that'd have to be the first chick in the history of music chicks to leave somebody for him, man. He's not very yeah, that's weird. Quebec by Ween is one of the best albums ever made, in my opinion. It inspired me to play more guitar. Not heard of Ween. I've heard of Ween, but not like that. A band called Ween. I need to write that down. I need to check them out. You don't think Slave Leia and right? That's what she was in Jedi. Didn't do it for you. Slave girl, Leia, whatever. Yeah, that definitely does it for me. She was that bikini. Oh man. You don't still love Eric Clapton? Eric Clapton, his best stuff was when he did a blues album, I thought. Wait, hold on. Cocaine, but Eric Clapton. SNL dressed him up as a turkey. Oh, wait, who are we talking about? Oh, Paul Simon? I don't know about that. Dan talked about Carrie when she passed away. He really cared about her. I got a feeling that Dan Aykroyd's probably a really nice guy. I know that he got he got bad rap for a while because he's like, yeah, I believe in aliens. And it's supposed to be like, I don't know. People are like, oh, he's crazy or something. He thinks he's a conehead. And then now, evidently, our government says they're real. Yeah, I think Carrie was hot. Best movie. Favorite movie, man. The Burbs. Carrie Fisher and Tom Hanks. Yeah, Clapton Blues is excellent. I hate to say this, but I think that might be where I learned about Muddy Waters. Just gonna kill you. Do you know Francis Ford Coppola did I think it might have been a series. I don't think it was just music. I think it was like for PBS, like Ken Burns type deal, documentary on the blues. I've never watched that. Oh yeah, he is Canadian. Right, hang on. Yeah, he is Canadian. That was in Ghostbusters. Wonderful Tonight was your prom song. Prom thing. I think it's still a played at proms, probably. You Look Wonderful Tonight. What song I thought was really good? And then I found out what it was about. I can't listen to it anymore. Tears in Heaven. I actually used to play that on guitar. And then I found out what it was about. I was like, oh, I'm not going to do this. Oh, dude. One of the greatest movies of all time. Dude, that's when I was making fun of the Dalai Lama. Which, by the way, what happened to the Dalai Lama? There's no repercussion for that guy like sucking that kid's tongue. That sounded so bad. Jeez, that sounded so bad. I mean, when the truth embarrasses me, yeah, Sage, it is a good song. But it is when I found out that it was about his son, I was like, oh gosh. But yeah, the llama, big hitter. Found out I was a jock. But yeah, everywhere I was like, hey, how about a little something for the effort? You light up my life. Wait a second, are you trying to trick me into Fleetwood Mac? Is that Fleetwood Mac? That sounds like Fleetwood Mac. Same prom song here. I didn't go to prom. Um, when you die on your deathbed, you will have total consciousness. So I got that going for me. And then he says, which is nice. Dude, oh my gosh, you got me wanting to watch that again. I want to watch. Well, there was a meme going around the other day. It was like the smart people are afraid to say anything because they'll offend the dumb people. That's like our timeline right now. And I was like, it's like that way with like, who was saying, oh, we're talking about like TV shows and everything else. It's like, yeah, the older stuff, man. It's like, look, everything that is politically incorrect or anything, like you gotta go back to that. You can't watch. There's nothing new. So now I feel like now because of the weirdness people want to push around, they want to force themselves on their opinions and stuff. You can't. There's nothing new you can watch and just like chill out and have fun. I think my workplace is haunted. Today there are multiple objects moving near me without touching them. I understand that. Wait, are you being serious? Wait a second, where do you work? Are you a dentist? Do you know Great Dane, Mom? Were you guys sharing some laughing gas? Oh, jeez. Is that who did? I already forgot the name of the song you said. You light up my life. Oh my gosh, Lady in Red. So like that's like one of those songs. Like I don't know. You like the first time you hear it's like it's a wine commercial or something like that, right? I'll never forget. It was man, we were kids and we used to play baseball on the street and it's like it was like Wayne's World when they're playing street hockey. It's like car, you had to get out the street, right? And this guy, like this chick was driving. I mean, none of us could drive or anything. Who knows? All I know is that she was, I don't know, whatever. And one of the guys out there, she was wearing red though. And one of the guys out there, he started singing "Lady in Red," and he did it so off key, just like how I would do if I was trying. It was so funny. And I was like, oh my gosh, I think like that's probably like the first time I was like, well, I've heard that song before. Um, yeah, Lady in Red, so great. Oh, I work where they sell alcohol, and what's this? I just left my oh absence. Deb, you light up my life was Debbie Boone, my namesake. My mom loved Pat Boone, so she named me Debbie too. You had to have a rocking childhood. You just had to have a rocking childhood. Um, oh, completely serious. Balls moving like something kicking them. Maybe we all need to watch Ghostbusters. You know, it's like, why are all these ghosts coming around, all this other stuff? And it's like, you know, they say it could be the end of the world. That would start to explain a lot of things. But hold on, go back. Why am I? Because I'm using the wrong hand. I like Harry Connick Jr. movies. Hope Floats, New in Town, Elizabeth. The greatest Harry Connick Jr. movie, and you're not naming it? Independence Day. Welcome to Earth. Oh, Big Guy says it's awesome you're a fan of Ween. 6 Hour. I didn't go to prom and I don't remember the theme. I didn't go to prom. I like Fergie, the Black Eyed Peas, the Big Girls Don't Cry. Nice song. Not seen that yet. I got something wrong with me. You know what I need to do? I need to watch this stuff. Oh gosh, rallies. 4:30 in the morning there. That's awesome. My 3-year-old grandson's obsessed with Ghostbusters. I think when did I say 3 a.m.? 3-year-old. I think every 3-year-old's always been obsessed with Ghostbusters. That's a good game too, by the way. I never finished. I think I'm a night owl. Insomnia. Wait a second. I wasn't interested in prom and now I regret it. What's the regret? I don't have regrets. No, you did it your way. What's the Elvis made it sound so good, but I think it was Frank Sinatra did I Did It My Way the first time. You listen to that song. Don't have regrets. Well, I mean, he had regrets. I have a few. I went to sleep earlier. You know what? I would love to be on a schedule where it's like every 4 hours I slept like an hour. No way, Sam. That'd mess me up. Like 6 hours. I need 6 hours. Sleep an hour. That only give me 4 hours sleep a day. It's about all I need. Stay off drugs and go to prom. I'm not going to ask why you missed it. I'm not going to ask why you missed it. Sage is back. Our prom was on the General Jackson at Opryland. No kidding. Only thing is we had to travel just under an hour to get there, but it was pretty awesome. I went to a private school. They had a Christmas banquet instead of a prom. So cringe. Regrets, I have a few, but too few to mention. Thank you, Jen. Yeah, don't have regrets. Yeah. 6 hours of sleep. Yes, 6 hours of sleep. That's exactly it. Heart and Souls movie with Robert Downey Jr. was he's a kid, grows up with 4 ghosts, has to help each one finish something across the heaven. Was this when he was doing a lot of drugs? Okay, so I never saw. What are those? What do they call them? Not Rat Pack. Those guys were cool. Brat Pack. The Brat Pack. I should remember that. Texas Jen calls me a brat. I never saw any of the Brat Pack movies, and yeah, I think they were. I mean, I just they come on TV or something, or I don't know. I mean, it's like you hear about like 16 Candles, but I'm like, what am I? I don't want to see a chick with a teenage chick movie or something. So here comes White Rabbit in my life, and she's like, "You never saw this. You never saw that." One of the movies I never saw was Less Than Zero with Robert Downey Jr. I think I had that right. And when I saw it, I think Robert Downey Jr. had gotten out of jail or whatever. But he was like, nobody. I don't remember hearing from her. I think it was like, I don't know. But looking back, it always could just completely freak me out. Like his character in that freaked me out. Um, so yeah, like Robert Downey Jr. Like for me, I'm like, well, was he pre Burger King or post Burger King? That's a true story in Iron Man, where he wants to go to Burger King. Uh, he was like doing the whole like drug thing and all that stuff. And one day he's driving his car, and he's like, man, it's a Burger King. Got a couple cheeseburgers, drove over to the coast, pulled over, sat there, looked out at the ocean, and goes, I'm not gonna do drugs anymore. Never done them since. Yeah, Less Than Zero was great. Very, very. It's a hard. If you ever knew somebody like that, it's a very hard movie. Right after his drug phase, he also. That's also a movie that I don't think many people have seen. I've seen it. I don't know why I saw it. To tell you the truth, is Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Oh, it has Val Kilmer in it. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. That was right after his drug phase too. Is there a time when he isn't doing a lot of drugs? Yeah, he's off now. He's off now. He flies straight. St. Elmo's Fire, never saw it. I thought for years that was about the Sesame Street character. Um, no, wait a second. Was that a hospital movie? Was that like wasn't there a TV show or something? I think Rabbit just watched that. She watches all those old TV shows. Can't wait for it to get into Donna Reed, Leave It to Beaver, and when she goes to Gilligan. I'm game then. Gilligan's my style, man. Loved Less Than Zero back in the day. St. Elmo's Fire is great. Can't Buy Me Love. Oh, that had who is that guy? Was he in like Grey's Anatomy or something like that? Uh, or was that no? Oh, wait a second. Okay, so yes, I'm a big Sandra Bullock fan. Uh, Love Potion #9. Do you ever see that? It's like her first. I think it might be her first movie. I thought it was just like a made for TV movie. I think we get proms in the UK. Oh, we don't get proms, just in the US. Have you seen the Family Guy song Prom Night Dumpster Baby? Have you ever seen the show It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Rally? Dude, you gotta watch it. There's a scene. Frank is played by Danny DeVito, and there's a show where they find a baby by the dumpster, and it is hilarious, dude. I love It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Um, Breakfast Club. Don't think I saw it. I was thinking that has Emilio Estevez in it, but then I realized it's Young Guns. Was the one that I liked. Young Guns was a good movie. Um, Yoo-hoo! Make Famous. Um, Remember that he was arrested at Palm Springs Hotel? They found drugs and a Wonder Woman costume. No way! Did they really? Kiss Kiss Bang Bang is great. Nobody knows about that either. Lex, if Just Dawn would let me wear the googly eyes, I'd give you the googly eyes. Deb, I posted your video from earlier today. Gilligan was a hoot. I would enjoy St. Elmo's. Patrick Dempsey. That's the guy who was in Can't Buy Me Love. Breakfast Club, is that the film or saying I feel so stupid in this chat? Different link? No, dude, Riley, you're not stupid, man. Look, we love you, and I love that you share with us the different lingo you have. Like, I love that, man. Like, I totally think that's the coolest thing in the world. Um, I mean, ask anybody. I really do. So Breakfast Club is a is it John Hughes, guys? He was the director. He did like all these movies of like high school, and like that's supposed to be like his like Godfather type. You know, it's like his epic movie. I never saw it. I didn't see any of those movies really. So I saw Delta Force. I saw Missing in Action, which are Chuck Norris movies. But you know, I didn't see Breakfast Club. But evidently, it's like it's supposed to be the quintessential high school movie. Everybody, it's like all the different characters that there are in high school. I don't know. I thought high school was a waste of my time, so I left. Um, Practical Magic. Don't think I've seen that. See, Brat's one of our favorite sayings around here. John Hughes. Yeah, I love the line. I'll make you famous. Yeah, he whistles or something, doesn't he? Or he goes, woohoo! Make you famous. Yeah, I love his English lingo. See, I thought Breakfast Club was a gang or club and everyone chats around the breakfast table. No, that's the View. That's the View. It's a lot like that. Breakfast Club could be. Breakfast Club, I've always heard it as being like a real, like a gossipy type thing. You know? Kind of like what you're saying, Rally. Like, that's what I've always heard it as. And then it's like, oh, it's a movie. It has like, you know, like I said, Emilio Estevez is in there. Wait, hold on. Is that Molly Ringwald? Is that who's in that? I'm thinking of Phoebe Cates. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. I think that's a better movie than Breakfast Club. I never saw Breakfast Club, but I did see Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Yeah, that's right. John Hughes directed Home Alone, which, by the way, is an incredible movie. Absolutely incredible movie. Riley, don't worry. Glad you're asking when you don't know. Breakfast Club is 5. I thought it was 4. You got the brunette, the redhead, Charlie Sheen's brother, Emilio Estevez, and the drug addict guy. And then the principal who is he's in something else. I forget. But yeah, I don't know who the 5th one is. 16 Candles, Pretty in Pink, those were John Hughes movies. Dude, I can't figure out if you're having a guy moment or if you're younger than me. You should know these movies. I mean, I understand the names of them. I mean, age isn't real. I mean, I've seen Gone with the Wind. That was 1936, wasn't it? Ben-Hur is one of the greatest movies ever made. Casablanca. I wasn't alive for any of that stuff. All Quiet on the Eastern Front, Western Front, whatever the hell it was. The only reason why I saw that movie is because I was supposed to read the book. Molly Ringwald, Judd Nelson. I feel like I should know him. Wait, hold on. Schools used to start breakfast clubs after the movie. So lame. Oh, that is. Oh, man. See, that's why I didn't. High school. I play guitar. I just. flaked out. Um, yes, Home Alone. Yeah, he may have heard these movies, but he definitely hasn't seen them. No, I'm not seeing them. I thought you said Deadpool. When I first saw that, I got excited. I was like, oh, I know Deadpool. No, Dead Poet Society. Never saw that. Oh, it was one of my favorites. Good Will Hunting. Never saw it. Yeah, there's a list going around. Sage. Oh, Sage, I know you are. I know you are. The Wet Bandits. Awesome. I think it's funny. It's like the second time it's been brought up about the Bandits recently. And like I was just talking about it the other day. I was like, oh yeah, like what was the name of their thing? It's Wet Bandits. I don't know why. It's weird because I have some like weird random thought. I'm like, nobody's ever gonna talk about Wet Bandits the rest of my life. You know, and it's like I don't know. I giggle myself or something, and then next thing I know, I'm like, I hear it 4 or 5 times. Like, wow. Oh yeah, Uncle Buck. Okay, it did not suck. Get this. There's 2 movies. Oh, actually, did he do Planes, Trains, and Automobiles? Anyway, Uncle Buck and Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. They're both John Candy. There was enough footage shot that those movies could be like over 3 hours long. The studios made them suck. They're like, oh, we gotta do a time limit, you know. They didn't even see the movie, you know. They're like, oh, we gotta do time. People will go see it because they got John Candy in it. That's all they care about. I think that's what happened with Suicide Squad. Because see, I only saw the director's cut of Suicide Squad, and I thought it was a great movie. The original one, not the one with Tim Gunn or whatever the guy's name is. Okay, wait. This is Breakfast Club. Who is Ali Steedy? Oh, Anthony Michael Hall. He was Rusty in Vacation, the original Vacation. I know what The View is. Isn't Whoopi Goldberg on it? Yeah, I think she is, or she was. Oh, it's awful. And he's like, I gotta catch up with you guys. I started it. I own it. Actually, it was a few years ago. I got it on some like digital credits or something like that. Didn't get through it. It keeps growing. Is your hand sore from writing all this down? Just imagine how much fun it's going to be when the internet's gone and we have all these movies to watch. Chris, how are you doing? Chris, everybody's making fun of me again because I don't know anything about pop culture. I've never seen The Breakfast Club. Valhalla, how are you doing? Valhalla, have you ever seen The Breakfast Club? Oh gosh, I am so far behind. I'm sorry, guys. Um, wait, hold on. What was the name of the movie we watched on movie night? Yes, we actually did do a movie once. It was oh, I knew. So here's the thing. My dyslexia came in. Tucker and Dale versus Evil. I kept saying Dale Tucker. I was like, that's someone's name, Dale Tucker. No, Tucker and Dale versus Evil. I'm gonna do Dale Tucker Saves the World. Tucker and Dale versus Evil. That's a great movie. I mean, it just I don't know how it flows. Doing well, Chris. Doing well. Oh, you love Breakfast Club. Have you ever sat around and been one of the characters, like Molly Ringwald, for instance? Oh no, dude, I never saw it, man. But Levy was telling us that like high schools and stuff had actual breakfast clubs after that movie. Um, did you say you've seen Samuel's Mark? No, never saw it. Never saw it. I'm gonna give her. Wait, hold on a second. What are we talking about? Because wait, Fifth Element is one of the I think is an incredible movie, absolutely incredible. Actually, I've got that on 4K. I gotta get Rabbit away from watching Matlock long enough to watch that. Her TV's 4K. Nobody else's is. Oh, it was so awesome. But you know what's funny about that? Is that like Tucker and Dale is a it's based, it's like how like we expect every scary movie to kind of go on the same John Carpenter type ride, and but then you throw in like just a couple of normal rednecks, and it just gets weird. It's so cool. It's like I can see myself doing that stuff, and that's where you have a good movie when you can put yourself in the position that characters in. You can see yourself on the screen, or I mean not on screen maybe, but like uh, uh, in that role, whatever. It's a good movie. Uh, of course, Porky's is awesome. But hold on, wait a second. I want to go back to this with Fifth Element. So why are we talking about Fifth Element? Great Dane Mom. I swear, did you say you've seen St. Elmo's Fire? Uh, the strange thing is he will surprise us when he has seen one. Yeah, sorry about that. No, I've never seen a Breakfast Club. Weird Science? Nope. Uh, was it Genius? Mad Genius? Is that what the Val Kilmer one is? Never saw it. But I did see Look Who's Talking too. That was the sequel to Look Who's Talking. Multipass. What is her? Mila Jovovich? Is that her? Love, love, love her. And it's like, okay, you're gonna be like, yeah, of course you love her. She's like a hot redhead in that. No, it's not that. It's like, well, she was a hot redhead in that. Like, that's probably what got my attention. But from there, it's like she goes. Well, now she did like every Resident Evil movie, but I don't think English is her first language, and she just plays that role just like so spot on. It's like she's trying to learn English and stuff. It's like she's kind of just like being natural with it, and she's like one of those ageless beauties. She just is awesome, and I think she'd be really cool in I don't know, something more serious than Resident Evil. There we go. Told you, look right here, man, right here. Tucker and Dale, best horror comedy ever, and I got to introduce Texas Jen to that. That was awesome. Let's see here. Right, I'm gonna watch Breakfast Club. Better be good. Don't want to waste a couple hours watching crap movie. I watched Naked with the Whalen twins. Oh my gosh, crap, dude! I've never even heard of that, and I like the Whalens. I have no idea what you're talking about. Riley, when you watch that, you gotta come back and you gotta tell the girls here what you think of it. To be fair, unless you are a teenager in the 80s or early 90s, some of these movies would have slipped. But see, that's not. I don't think that's fair because it's like, like I was saying, I've seen Gone with the Wind. I've seen Casablanca. I've seen I've seen every Elvis movie. Ooh, you want to play a game? What's my favorite Elvis movie? Um, we have a movie I've seen. Oh, was that wait, was that Fifth Element? Well, everybody's seen that. Yeah, yeah, she's an ageless beauty. Did you say? Did you see the first Look Who's Talking? That was by far the better movie. But the sequel had no, I don't remember. Porky's has tallywhackers. Not as good as looking for a different Mila Ashton Kutcher's wife. Oh, Mila Kunis. Yes, yes. You don't think Mila Kunis? I think she's okay. You're gonna kill me now. Oh, she's Ukrainian. That means she glows in the dark. That's cool. Oh wait, Lassie? Yeah, I liked Lassie. Love Mila. She is Ukrainian. Mila and the director invented the language. Oh, no kidding. Somebody watches the special edition, the DVDs. I need to do that. I knew she was from somewhere over there. That's all that matters. Levy, River runs through it. Best Brad Pitt movie. Is that the fly fishing one? It had the dude who played Elliot. Elliot? Elliot? Is that what? E.T.? Was E.T. named after Elliot? I don't know. Was that, yeah, Elliot? E.T. Oh, I just now figured that out. 91. 91 IQ. Um, okay, so best Brad Pitt movie. I still like Seven. And I'm sorry, man, you gotta go with Fight Club. But we can't talk about that. Oh, come on, you knew that was a joke. That's actually, I feel like, is a little bit lame now. I feel dumb. But yeah, Fight Club. It's gotta be Fight Club. Uh, best Brad Booty for sure. What was that? Oh, Troy. I didn't like the movie. Did not like the movie. That is not my favorite Elvis movie. But I'm glad you actually put something up there. Yeah, 3 Minute Baby. Yeah, who hasn't? Everybody's looking for the ghost. Yeah, looking for the ghost. I didn't like Snatch that good. I have a hard time with the accents. Um, you just now realize Brad Pitt's awesome. Yeah, I know. So like, the White Rabbit, she is Team Jennifer. She loves Jennifer Aniston, so she's like, Brad Pitt's an ass. I'm like, I don't know about that. Take it all back. I take it all back now. Best Brad Pitt movie? Mr. and Mrs. Smith. What do you think about that? But isn't Elliot? Is that his name? Maybe I got the name wrong. You know, I mean, Alf is a much cooler name for an alien. You were never into Brad. The Devil Takes a Vacation? I don't think I've seen that. Why would you say that? It's a good movie. Why would you say that? Before I commit. I mean, it might be Kissing Cousins. Wasn't that one? Yes, Mr. and Mrs. Smith is good. Thanks for that, expert. Problem with accents. I'm English only messing with you. I didn't like that one that good. Maybe I need to see it again. By the way, have you seen the movie Get the Gringo? I think that movie is way underrated. Way underrated. Butter stuffed out. That could go downhill in a hurry. I did enjoy Meet Joe Black. The other one was the original movie. Joe Black, I didn't see. Was that the? Does he go? He becomes younger as he gets older, or something. And Margaret is my Marilyn Monroe. So everybody thinks Marilyn Monroe, classic beauty, all that. Nah, man, it's Anne Margaret. That feisty, quick tongued, hard headed. Man, I love that. I love it all. I don't know why Angels in the Outfield, it just hit me. The one I want to see really bad that I've not seen is Moneyball. I want to see Moneyball, and that's Brad Pitt in it. I don't know if we'd be friends anymore. Great Dane Mom, it was great, but I just don't know if we'd be friends anymore. I'm just messing with you. How do you not love Elvis? I mean, he wrote cool. Lastly was Kim Cattrall. Yeah, she was. What was her name in Star Trek 4? So there's a period in my life where I realized I was afraid that I was become a. I think all this happened during the lockdown. Watched a lot of like movies then. Uh, I had become a Kim Cattrall like junkie because I realized that I watched Porky's, Star Trek, and Big Trouble in Little China. Um, I had the pics destroyed. Probably a good thing. Nimoy's like, you're not stealing my thunder. But anyway, yeah, Kim Cattrall, she was in another movie too, I think, that I saw during that time. It's like there's like four movies, maybe even five. I haven't seen that one. Yeah, it was one of his first roles. He had long hair, right? Never saw Thelma and Louise. I like Identity Thief or The Heat with Sandra Bullock, who's gorgeous. I like Melissa McCarthy. She's like, dude, Melissa McCarthy is probably okay. Like there's a joke, the ongoing thing, like women aren't funny. Problem is that what's her name? What is that blonde chick's name? Horrible. It's just come out not too long ago. Anyway, she sucks. And how was it Griffith? What's that Griffith? The redhead, awful chick. Yeah, they're not funny, but Melissa McCarthy is hilarious. And what's the one? Was it The Boss or whatever she was in? She gets those. She starts doing the cookie sales or whatever, and he gets her group of girls getting a fight with the Girl Scouts. Oh man, I love that. Love that. I don't think so. Yes, probably a million years ago. Yeah, he's actually what's funny is I saw Witness on something the other day. Maybe I was flipping through HBO or something. Uh, you can't live in Memphis and not be an Elvis fan. I lived there as a kid. Yeah. Um, my dad, when it just, I don't know. I'm not gonna say much more. I'll start doxing myself. Wait, hold on. I had Elvis shoved down my throat. Wait, should I read the rest of that? Now I can't enjoy his music. I was 17 when he died. At the time, he wasn't high on my list of performers. Sorry. Sorry. Is that. Wait, hold on. No, that's a different chick. Risky Business is awesome. Sometimes you just gotta say, what the fuck? Looks like I'm going to State U. No, no. Looks like I'm going to Illinois. Oh, I love that. I did think about just ending the show right then. Oh God, I do need to end the show. You guys got me lost, man. I was gonna. I think you accidentally put me in timeout. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Oh, look who entered the chat. Oh yeah, Amy Schumer. That was her. People don't like her, I've noticed. Yeah, well, she is being gross. This is for all female comedians, or all like wannabe female comedians. Being gross is not funny. It's not funny. And I'm not talking about physical gross. I'm talking about saying gross things, man. She's like, I didn't do it, Chris. I swear. Oh, Fleetwood Mac and Sticks. I'm so sorry. Savannah, how are you doing? That's why there's a problem with the plumbing. Oh, yeah, Guava man. I'm really, actually, dude, I talked to White Rabbit about you. I was like, man, I just can't imagine right now. It's just, I'm so sorry, bro. I'm so sorry, man. If I lived near you, I would take you to someplace you're not allowed to go. Probably. I would get you in trouble. But for a few hours, you would forget everything about pipes. Well, maybe not. Yeah, it's past my bedtime. You're gonna have to explain this to me in autistic detail, man. I mean, you don't have to do it now. I want you to breathe. You know in the movie Christmas Vacation, uh, Clark Griswold, he kind of loses his cool. His dad comes in. He's drinking some water, and he says to his dad, "Dad, how'd you do it, man? I've ruined Christmas. How did you pull it off all these years?" And the dad says, "Well, son, I had a little help from our friend Jack Daniels. It's okay, man. If you need a little help to go to sleep, it's okay." Yeah, yeah. This and this. I didn't even read that, man. I knew you did, dude. So Savannah Guava Ball, um, of Friday Night Live fame is I don't even, dude. Let me tell you what. Right now, I can't even remember why you're what happened. Did this happen at Christmas time? And it's just you're still going through all this, Guava. Anyway, he's having to have construction done because of water problems. Like had like a leak, and he's like so excited. Finally gets the workers there, and now he says they covered up a live outlet. And this may not resonate with everybody like it does before with me. I mean, Guava and we haven't talked about this, but like this is like my own personal thing. It's like there's never enough outlets, never enough outlets in a house, and but still, I mean, there's a lot of I would think like might even be a safety concern about covering up a live outlets. I mean, I don't even know how you do that. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're everywhere. Canada to well no, I haven't seen Mel. Oh wait, Chris is here. Yeah, to Australia. Canada to Australia. No, there's never enough. It's dude, this is a guava meat conversation right now. I'm gonna say something else. You guys don't have to listen to this. Dude, like I got a where the command center is right here. I've got an outlet right here. That's the blinds. So it's not right there. But there's a wall right here and there's an outlet. I bought the biggest freaking surge protector. Now it's not an APC, it's not battery backup surge protector, but it's like, has like I'll have to count it, man. It's like 12 plugins, and it's larger, so the plugins can handle the bigger plugins, all that stuff. So every one can be filled up. They're all filled up. I filled them all up, man. There's never enough outlets. They claimed his wife said it was okay. No, it's not okay. My wife is not. She doesn't do construction work. She doesn't know that you don't do stuff like this. Oh, Miami loves to complain about construction. No, she loves to hear other people complain about their construction. Yeah, what about fire hazard? Oh, you're talking about me or him? No, she's not going to talk to them. I've got to redo my buttons because I have Sydney time. Let's see if I still have it up right now. See my whole machine's covered. Yeah, it is. 2:18 p.m. I gotta go to bed, guys. I'm so sorry. Oh, you can't say when they lie. That's like going to work, though, isn't it? Guabal put my family at risk with a live outlet behind a wall and claimed my wife said it was okay. But here's the thing: even if she said it was okay, it's not. Ma'am, I'm here to put out the fire. Oh, well, it's okay to use that red can over there that's in the garage with the spout on it. Just throw that on the fire. That'll be okay. What do you get? We put gasoline on fire. It's not okay. You should know this. Anyway, never do that with a dude a foot taller than you. Dude, you really had some balls got right, man. You need to breathe. Deep breaths. Deep breaths, brother. My house was built in 1950. I need it replumbed and the house rewired. I love like older houses. Shizzy, he like redid his whole backyard and everything. He's showing all the stuff to me on did a stream with him like a week ago or something, and that's the thing I said to him. I said, "You don't have enough outlets, do you?" And he said they actually redid the whole thing. I've done put putty on drywall. I've done remodel the house. That's awesome. Wait, hold on. What happened here? Until I get paid, I only have enough money to buy pizza. You're doing better than a lot of people. Remember that. And also, there's a lot of people that don't know how they make it. So, oh, that's. I see why you married him. There's a lot of dudes that would marry him just for that ability. Also, I didn't kick them out. The title lady will have ended so much line about her. Oh, if I didn't kick them out. Oh, on a Monday, man. Oh, dude. Oh, you got. Yeah, I was gonna say you probably have. What's the? Oh man. See, I'm losing my mind right now. I don't think I've had water in 3 days. I just realized I don't have any more bottled water, so my brain's not functioning. We'll go back to the Dr. Pepper. Um, Plaster was the word I was looking for. I didn't tell her after they left, and she was pissed. Um, oh, I love it. Yes, Fedorevsky here to save the day. John Hughes kind of warm for the Wet Bandits and such in his script for Goonies that Richard Donner directed. Spielberg wrote the original story. Yeah, that does make sense. Now the brothers, the beginning. Goonies is a great movie. It probably wasn't until was in the last year I realized that it wasn't Spielberg who directed it. Goonies never say die. I know you are. I know you are. I just didn't have anything else to say. Spackle. Spackle fixes everything. Oh yeah. That's not gonna work. My dad was an electrician. He wouldn't teach anything to me because he said that's what men are for. Your dad didn't want you to get electrocuted. I'm not allowed to play with electricity. Oh, well, you guys know that. Love it. Love it. Goonies, man. Guabal, I love wiring. Not really. It's electrifying. That and being able to woodwork miter or what keeps my wife around me. Oh, you can do electricity? Man, Yamaha's an awesome dude. We need to get him. We need to talk to him. Uh, First time we were like, I don't know, we were dating out of Lowe's, out of Home Depot or something. And, big dates, big day. And I don't know, we'll say like, had to replace an outlet. And I don't know, the salesperson there's like, well, you're going to have to replace an outlet. And White Rabbit says, like, she like looks at me and says, can you do that? Can you do anything with electricity? And I said, I'll show you where electricity comes from. Um, No, he really didn't think women should do a man's job. Well, just remember, no woman wants, nobody wants to do a man's job when it comes to like the draft, right? I don't mean that in a bad way. I don't know. I'm trying to say some. I'm trying to get comfortably out of the conversation because I feel like I put my foot in my mouth. It's because you don't like Elvis. We gotta fix that. I don't know. Great Dane Mom, boy, I tell you what, this is a great shovel I've got because I keep digging deeper and deeper with it, don't I? You know, Chad is the evil part of the movie. Wait, hold on, what movie? Is this Goonies? Do you mean Chunk? Thank you. Well, I mean, I don't want to disappoint. Hey, evidently, you know what? Well, I'll tell you what. The good thing about, well, I don't know. People aren't Tennesseans anymore. Tennesseans used to mind their own business, so there would be no witnesses. Valhalla's gonna have to get a lend lease program going or something. Oh, Tucker and Dale. Is Chad? Was that the guy? Oh yeah, he was. Yeah, he was the evil one, right? Yeah. When I had to redo our master bath, the builders had to pinch the main line between the drywall and stud. I turned the air blue, rewired it, morons. Other things, I think Inspector Sus. Um, oh, who is the guy? Who is this guy? You guys are gonna have to be patient with me. What are we on right now? YouTube. Where are my subscriptions? And wait, no, that's not what I want. I want the list like you get on TV. Was that it? Oh yeah, there you go. All right. So who is? You guys don't know, so it doesn't matter. Um, there's this dude. Ow, that hurt. Um, yeah, he's got 1.4 million subs. All right, this is who you remind me of. Yamaha biker. So check out this dude. There's a link. Um, he's when you see it, you'll know what I'm talking about. I mean, he's cool, but there's one man. There's he has a video up where it's on the bathroom, and he's cussing, ranting, and raving about the people that came in. He's like, look at this, how awful this is. It's a great video, and he has to redo everything. Lex, man, appreciate you coming by. Good night. Yeah, and can't wait to see you again, man. We had a good time. Um, Don't put your foot in your mouth at least one time during a stream. We feel cheated. Oh, wait a second. Guava Ball kind of is cheated. Yeah, so Guava Ball. Did you see Mel has she has a dead cat now. And, which I lost mine. So anyway, Guava, hang on a second. Let me do this real quick. No, wrong thing. So she, I said in her chat, I was like, Mel, I was like, you know what you need? You need some googly eyes on that dead cat. And she was like, you need some googly eyes on your glasses. I was like, that's cool. She's from Sydney, so she knows fashion. So I am now very fashionable. Very, very fashionable. Oh, who's the weasels? I don't know what's happening. Guava, which means the cabinet drawers don't fit. Oh, what happened there? Chris Mullen, I'm so sorry. That's funny. Oh, it happens. Chris, we don't mean anything against you. You know what's funny, Jen, is I almost said, well, I don't see Miami Spice here. She fell asleep. And, God, if you guys are falling asleep, I've got to go. I'm so sorry. Gualaba came in, he ruined everything with his tantalizing stories. So to recap, they made the cabinets too big, so the granite top wouldn't fit, and they made the granite top with different sink balls. Which means the cabinet drawers don't fit on the top row anymore, and today they covered up a live wall outlet and blamed my wife. Guava Ball. It's cool, isn't it? Just when you didn't think like that would happen, bam, there it is. Listen, man. Being serious here for a second. You need to start asking your friends, your buddies, your pals, the person at the liquor store, gas station attendant. Somebody knows an attorney and we're gonna start with a small claims type attorney. Because if you need one, you're gonna want to know that number. And I would get that number. Let's see here. It does happen, and I'm working. Oh, Spice, I'm so sorry. Yeah, she does, doesn't she? I think people would take her more serious. I did cut one vid from Maelstrom today and put it in journal. Oh, that's awesome. This is evidently what all you Sydney chicks are into. That's awesome. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, that's another one because Guava wasn't here. See, this is what. So, like last night, I wasn't even using it, and then it fell. Oh wait, I just realized I don't know where the. Spice made me take the pool noodle off. She told me I couldn't play with my noodle anymore on stream. And then this fell beforehand. I don't have a mic stand anymore. Yeah, nobody's making them toys. Wait a second. You're telling me an ASMR microphone isn't a toy? I think you're strangely mistaken. I'll just go without stand. Oh, wait a second. I got this. That's a little big. That's a little big. I don't remember the triple keychains. I had a Kenny from South Park. Maybe that's what happened. Wait, on. Maybe that's what happened to the dead Ragwawa. He played with it too much. Mike, how are you doing? To be honest, everything, I guess, a toy if you're brave enough. That's strangely reminiscent of the quote from Abraham Lincoln that everything can be we'll say toy. Everything can be a toy if you're brave enough. So glad, man. So glad. Still love your motorcycle, man. Still love it. I have a Mr. Hanky that hangs from my truck visor. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. Oh well. Guys, tomorrow is Tuesday. It is time to. What the hell did I just do? What the hell did I just do? I'm in my life, in my career. It's in the trash can now. There you go, Miami Spice. Your other noodles off. Hello! Hello to you! Hello! This guy looks funny. Hello! That's funny! Oh, let's see if I do it this way. We're split. I can't see. I can't see. I wasn't destructive. I was just like, what was I doing? I mean, it doesn't even have a microphone. Where's my... Yeah, it's all going downhill. Everything's breaking on me now. Yeah. I can't see. Help! I can't see. Have you guys seen an eyeball around here? Oh, jeez. No, they're... actually, I can reach the buttons now. Guys, I appreciate you coming by, putting up with my nonsense. God bless you, man. I'm sorry. Tish in Tennessee, thank you for stopping by. That was the greatest thing. That script, this whole thing went south of that. I've got a lot of movies to watch. Best part is, I don't want to say it. I'm not gonna say it. All right, guys, listen, y'all have a better day than me, and do something cool. Enjoy yourself. If anybody has a spare eye, really could use one.
Well, I woke up to go get me a cold pop, and then I thought somebody was barbecuing. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life. And then the smoke got her. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got